Hey guys, this is IceFlare and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be doing another episode of my character analysis series. This episode will be on Imp, so let's get into it. To start off, Imp is supposed to be a very weak run and gun type character, and then when the ZMAC, as you can see on screen, when it gets ready for deployment, you can become a tank and destroy all enemies in sight. What you're going to want to do in a match, you're going to want to run around using your jetpack as much as possible to be very difficult to hit, getting kills and stuff, as you can see on screen right now. And then once your ZMAC gets ready, go into your ZMAC and just start to destroy everything. If you start to get low, you can eject and get out of the way. Now for some individual tips on each of the abilities. The gravity grenade is used to stun enemies and lock them in a specific area. It's really good when paired with a Impicata, which is a spinning attack that damages all enemies nearby. And it's really good for a bunch of small enemies, like a swarm kind of thing with a bunch of small enemies. It's not the best for one big enemy, mainly for small enemies. It's also pretty useful if you don't have very good aim. And then with the ZMAC, it's a tank and it has two separate abilities on its own. It has the rocket launcher, which shoots a bunch of rockets out, as you can see here. And they're also heat seeking, so if you can like lock onto one enemy, it heat seeks to the others. And then R1 is a splash damage smash attack, so it's really good for a big group of enemies. The Robo Laser is a really good weapon, and it just does a lot of damage and it fires really fast. It's really good, not much to say on that. And if you press the triangle twice, you can eject out if you start to get low. Keep in mind that the battery power will slowly go down, and if it runs out, it will eject on its own. And this is not like Battle for Neighborville, where when your mech gets all the way down to 1 health, you eject. If your mech gets all the way down to 1 health, you die. So don't think you're going to eject like in Battle for Neighborville. So general tips for Imp, he only has 75 health. So be very conservative with your attacks and make sure not to get hit. One way to help getting hit is by using your rockets, because the rockets are the main part of Imp. He moves very fast and is very hard to hit with his rockets, so make sure to abuse that as much as possible. Imp's bullets are very inaccurate and have a lot of recoil, so make sure to train for that if you want to master Imp like I have. Just try to account for that and try to get used to it. If you can, you'll become really good with Imp. There's not much to say on the Imp variants because there's not too big a deal with him. Pylon Imp though, he has splash damage. So yeah, he shoots slower, but they do great amounts of splash. Shrimp Imp, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, he's kind of the same as normal Imp to me. So like, I don't really tell the difference. If someone could tell me in the comments, that would be nice. But like, it's not very different from the normal Imp. And D7 Imp is pay only, but he is very good if you decide to pay him. I'm not saying you should, but he is very good. His guns, they go on a basis where the faster you could press the trigger, the faster they shoot. So if you have a really good trigger finger, Z7 might be for you. But I am not saying that you need to buy him. That is completely up to you.